What's up, good people? Let's talk about credit, improving your credit score. I see a lot of videos where you go to these different sites, you fill out complaints, and eventually your credits, those bad marks get deleted from your report, and your credit score can start going up. I don't know if that works 'cause I haven't tried that before. I mean, if you truly have something bad on your credit report, yeah, it should go off. But if you're trying to wipe out something that actually belongs there because you did that, you made those late payments, then that's not going to help you out because what you want to do is you want to change your behavior. We're trying to change behavior, how you manage your credit. That's the most important part. If you don't change your behavior, then it doesn't matter what you wipe out from your credit report. It's going to come right back because the behavior hasn't been changed. And I give you a prime example. I saw a video up north where there was an insider person to one of the credit bureaus, and you can actually go to someone and you pay them, I don't know, I think it was like $1,500 or something like that. And they'll go in and they'll look up your credit report and they will fix it, insider job. And it was working great. It was working great. The person said, hey, I can do this, but don't make any late payments because you start making late payments, it's going to mess everything up. And guess what happened? You had all these people with low credit scores, and they're somehow the next day they had perfect credit. And guess what they did? They went out and brought cars, high-end cars. Mistake number one, bad behavior. The behavior wasn't changed, right? They went above their means. They brought these expensive cars, and guess what happened a few months down the road? They start making late payments. And it was just one. It was like a lot of people. And then this came up, and you're analyzing the data and you're like, how is it that all of a sudden everyone that has 700 plus credit score is making all these late payments? It doesn't make sense. And that's when that whole plan started to unravel apart, and they figured out what's going on. Balance that hand. First of all, it's free, and it helps change your behavior because you see, when you have balance on hand and you can see all your bills and you can project your income, then you can start making better credit decisions, right? Your bills will start getting paid on time. You're changing the behavior on how you manage your credit, and by changing your behavior and paying your bills on time and having that outlook of being able to see your credit 3 years out, then that automatically helps to raise your credit score. And it does it in a way where as you change your behavior and you get better at managing your credit score starts to go up. And then when your credit score gets to the point where it's back up above 660, 670, 680, and you're starting to get better rates on credit cards, and you're starting to be able to get approved for newer cars or late model cars or a house, because you've been changing that behavior from up front. When you finally achieve that better credit score, you're going to be able to stay there because you change your behavior. Guys, balance on hand is free. I don't know what's going on. If you're not using it, you should go to balanceonhand.app, and also the balanceonhand.com. That's going to be changed. There's going to be a lot of information to help a lot of people out, especially for credit. If you really don't know that much about credit, that's going to be coming soon. So check that out. But Balance on Hand is free. Go to get on your phone today, and that's it. Balance on Hand.